Have you ever wondered about the history of U.S. Steel and its role in building America? Imagine the late 19th century, a time of change and innovation. Enter Andrew Carnegie and J.P. Morgan, two formidable businessmen. These men saw the potential in the steel industry and took the bold step to consolidate several smaller steel companies. This led to the birth of a titan, the United States Steel Corporation. But this wasn't just any corporation. The United States Steel Corporation had the distinction of being the world's first billion-dollar corporation. Yes, you heard that right. The first corporation valued at a staggering $1 billion. Carnegie and Morgan's venture was more than just a business enterprise. It was a symbol of America's industrial might, marking the country's emergence as a global economic powerhouse. With this massive corporation in place, the stage was set for the U.S. steel industry to grow and flourish. And grow it did. The early 20th century marked a period of rapid growth for U.S. steel. As the nation burgeoned, so did the demand for steel. It was the backbone of America's expansion, the skeleton holding up its burgeoning cities and sprawling infrastructure. The steel industry was the silent partner in America's growth story, its products shaping and defining the nation's landscape. From ties of railroads stitching together the vast expanses of the country, to the colossal factories standing as sentinels of industrial might, steel was everywhere. And it wasn't just about function, it was about form too. Look at the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge, a marvel of engineering and a testament to the durability of U.S. steel. Or the U.S. Steel Tower in Pittsburgh, standing tall and proud, a symbol of the city's industrial heritage. Then there's the Willis Tower and the Hancock Tower in Chicago, soaring high into the sky, their steel frames a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. And who could forget the United Nations building in New York City, a beacon of peace and diplomacy, its steel skeleton embodying the strength and resilience of the international community. But the industry's contributions weren't just architectural, they were also strategic. During the tumultuous years of the World Wars, U.S. Steel was there, a stalwart ally in the fight for freedom. It was the raw material that went into the manufacturing of weapons, ships, tanks, and planes. It was the lifeblood of the military and industrial mobilization, a critical resource that helped tip the scales in favor of the Allies. As the decades rolled on, the steel industry continued to prosper. The demand for steel remained high, and U.S. steel factories worked tirelessly to meet it. The industry's output reached unprecedented heights, and by 1969 it was producing a staggering 141.3 million tons of steel. At its peak in 1969, U.S. Steel accounted for a whopping 40% of the world's steel production. It was truly the golden age of U.S. Steel, a time when the industry stood at the zenith of its power and influence. Despite its success, the U.S. steel industry was not without its challenges. As the mid-20th century rolled in, foreign producers, particularly from Japan and Europe, began to present stiff competition. These foreign competitors had a few tricks up their sleeves, including lower labor costs, cutting-edge technology, and government subsidies. Meanwhile, back home, the U.S. steel industry was grappling with a decline in domestic markets, particularly in the automotive and construction sectors. Environmental regulations were tightening, and energy costs were spiraling upwards. The once vibrant U.S. steel mills started to close or downsize, triggering massive job losses and causing social upheaval in steel-producing regions. Nonetheless, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, the U.S. steel industry refused to be defeated. It embarked on a transformative journey to confront these challenges head-on. The industry began to adopt new technologies, diversifying its product range to meet the ever-changing market demands. It focused on improving quality and efficiency, striving to outpace overseas competitors. The industry also consolidated operations to streamline its processes, aiming to cut costs and increase profitability. This period of transformation wasn't just about survival, it was also about finding new opportunities. The industry began to tap into new markets, such as the oil and gas sector. It also saw a resurgence in the automotive and construction sectors, which once again began to demand U.S. steel. The government, recognizing the importance of a robust domestic steel industry, stepped in to offer a helping hand. Tariffs and quotas were placed on imported steel, and support was provided for research and development. This story of the U.S. steel industry is a testament to the power of innovation and adaptation. Despite facing daunting challenges, the industry managed to reinvent itself, ensuring its continued relevance in a rapidly changing world. So, where does the U.S. steel industry stand today? In the grand scheme of global steel production, U.S. Steel holds its own, carrying approximately 5% of the market share. It's a powerhouse in its own right, employing around 140,000 dedicated workers and indirectly supporting nearly 1 million more jobs. But it's not just about size and numbers. The U.S. steel industry is a trailblazer, leading the way in innovation and sustainability. It's a pioneer, producing advanced high-strength steel that's not just stronger and lighter but also more environmentally friendly than conventional steel. This isn't your great-grandfather's steel industry. It's a modern marvel, adapting and evolving to meet the demands of the 21st century while staying true to its roots. The journey of U.S. Steel from its formation to its current state is a testament to the industry's resilience and adaptability. It's a story of how steel helped build America and how it continues to shape the future.